Hey, we'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsor, iZotope, makers of software and plugins for audio repair, mixing, and mastering. We use iZotope products here at the High Gain. It's an important part of how we've been able to bottle pure podcast gold week after week. And guess what? iZotope offers 1 free month of Music Production Suite Pro, which has all the tools you need to mix, master, and repair audio. Also, you can get 10% off all other software using the promo code FRET10. That's FRET10. All of this is at iZotope.com, IZOTOPE.com.
Hey, it's me, Ed Peterson.
Hi, Ed. It's me, John Kiltica.
It's the High Gain Podcast.
High Gain Podcast.
Where are we recording from?
Beautiful West Seattle, Washington.
What do we talk about?
Guitars, amps, effects, shirts, shoes, politics, geography.
Movies.
Oh, movies.
Last week we did some movie talk.
We did do a little bit of movie talk.
So maybe, who knows?
It goes where it goes.
Right. That's a cool guitar.
This is a cool guitar. This is a brand new guitar.
Kind of a rarity on the show. Sticker still on them kind of guitars.
Yeah, we're going to hit a lot of great points today.
Yeah.
This one, other than being new, is quite affordable.
Love it.
It's a little different in its features.
Yep.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
And we have one of Ed's amps.
We actually plugged an amp in today. I guess early days we were recording straight up amps for a little bit. We had them in the other room.
Yeah.
Now you've got the aux, so we're recording with the amp in the room with us, which is nice.
Yeah, we're going through the aux with the EQ set flat.
Yep.
And we're emulating a 57 on a 110 cab.
Yep. It's a Benson Nathan Junior Reverb. It's a 5-watt amp.
With a 30-watt Celestion greenback.
Yep. Got it from our friends at Thunder Road Guitars.
ThunderRoadGuitars.com?
That's the one. They did a special run of those little Paisley Nathan Juniors to match a Benson preamp pedal, which I also have in the Paisley. And then they used the same Paisley material as the amp for my Baronic Guitars control plate, like where you slide the pickup. So I'm all Paisley.
Yeah.
Benson and crew down there in Portland, Oregon.
Shout out PDX crew.
Yep.
This, Ed, is part of Fender's Squier brand Paranormal series.
Right.
This is the Squier Paranormal Esquire Deluxe.
Yeah. So it's a Telecaster Deluxe crossed with an Esquire.
Yes.
Beverages.
Beverages, Ed, yes.
I've got black coffee in a crow mug.
The go-to.
The go-to. I was super stoked. I posted a picture of me with the crow mug. The internet went wild.
Ed.
Yeah.
Giving people what they want.
What about you?
I have coffee because, that's what we do here.
You've kind of got it just in that, it's just a coffee cup.
I am a big fan of these white minimal decoration diner.
Like a 50s diner coffee cup is what you
I kind of wish all my coffee cups were diner cups.
Same. I wish we just had coffee cups. I don't need a logoed coffee cup. What am I doing?
No.
Am I 12?
Are you?
I don't know. I've got 16 ounces of Minor Figures oat milk and a heaping scoop of Huel protein powder.
That sounds remarkably delicious.
It's so good, John.
How come you always call out Minor Figures oat milk? Are you in discussions with the Minor Figures people?
I'm in discussions with Big Oat.
Are they cutting Ed a check every month?
I've
got another Orca beverage. This here is Dad's old-fashioned root beer.
I love a nice root beer.
Caffeine-free.
How is that?
That's a fine root beer.
Great.
Where do we start here, Ed?
Esquire Deluxe. Can I break down this guitar for you?
Yes.
So it's a Telecaster Deluxe.
Mixed with?
An Esquire. So the Esquire part is single pickup.
Yes.
This also has a single pickup.
And the tone switching. I'm going to say mostly the same.
Yeah, so the Esquire had basically the Telecaster control panel on it. 3-position switch with a single pickup, which is kind of interesting and weird. Like, why is there a pickup selector on a single pickup guitar?
Yeah.
This one has the deluxe style. The pickup switch is on the top of the upper bout.
It's a 3-position rotary dial.
Yeah, which is not exactly like what a deluxe would be, but it's in the same position as a deluxe.
It's kind of cool.
And it's got the witch hat knobs, which are like the deluxe. It's also got the big headstock.
Let's play it a little bit.
Okay.
You can really hear the tone switching.
You can really get a sense of that Esquire vibe through a 5-watt tube amp. You're really making that 6v6 power tube scream.
That was the Mantic Flex Pro that Ed loves so much.
That's how you show off the tone.
Let's just go super clean. So what you've got here is a Fender wide range. Right now I am in the middle of the 3 positions, which is the humbucker.
Yep. That sounds great. Where's the tone on that?
Tone's all the way up. If I put it in the middle. And then with a little bit of dirt on that. So that's the middle. If you go to position, what they call 1, it bypasses the tone and the volume. So you're going from that pickup
out,
right out the door into the amp.
Turn the 81 off for a sec. Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Turn the 81 back on. I love it.
And then the last position splits the coil. In this position, the tone figures back into the equation. So if I turn that all the way up.
There you go.
So the question is, how are these switching options that you get on this Paranormal Squire different from what would have been on the original Esquire?
Right.
The original Esquire, of course, from 1950, before they landed on the name Telecaster.
Yeah.
And it only had 1 pickup.
Yep.
The options were thusly, Ed. You tell me how similar you think they are. Oh, this will be like a quiz.
Oh.
Position 1, which bypasses all controls, straight to the amp.
Yep.
What do you think it did on the Esquire?
Are you asking me what position 1 did?
Yeah, the Esquire in 1950 had a 3-position switch.
Oh, okay. I would think position 1 would be pickup with the volume and tone working.
It was the same.
Oh, just straight out?
Straight out.
Yep.
I'm going to go to number 2, humbucker.
Yep. And volume and tone works.
And volume and tone works.
So the same. It would be just a single coil.
That works with the volume and tone?
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Okay.
And then 3 on this one is a coil split, so different tone because it's a single coil. In 1950, what was it?
Because it was a single pickup in the bridge and it's a Telecaster that's so super bitey, they would have done some tone shaping in there that just cut all the high end out.
You're right. It was heavily filtered.
Right.
Yeah. Considering the original Esquire was a single coil.
Right.
And this one is a humbucker, it's pretty similar, I think.
Yeah. The options you get on this are probably better. In 1950, when the Esquire came out, I don't know, it would have been rad to have this configuration of a humbucker and split it.
Was that even a thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's nice. It sounds Telecaster-like.
It's way more deluxe than Esquire to me.
Visually, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not the only paranormal model coming out this year. This is 2023. This is new.
Okay.
They released this with 4 others, and I should probably tell you about them. A custom Nashville Stratocaster. A Nashville Tele has 3 single coils in it.
Okay.
So imagine that, but in the shape of a Stratocaster.
That sounds like a Stratocaster to me.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's totally a strap body with a Telecaster pickguard on it, and then the Telecaster control panel and a Telecaster bridge. Weird.
The other one I think you've seen, the 12-string Jazzmaster.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah.
The next one would be the Stratosonic, which they also released earlier, but the new Stratosonic has different colors.
And it's got P90s.
And then the last one from this year is the Rascal HH. It's a bass. It's a short scale bass.
Yep. Just general vibey kind of thing. They've got a limited set of shapes to work with. Let's take the parts of this one and throw it on that one, is how they're approaching it. That's the paranormal part.
Right. I think it's pretty great.
I think it is hit and miss because I think some of the configurations are so iconic that when you see it like a Strat with tele hardware, you get thrown a little bit. This one less so, because this is just two teles smashed together.
Yeah, I think that's right. Poplar body.
Yep.
It's not ash or alder or something like that. It's light.
Oh, yeah. Your Deluxe weighs like 18 pounds.
It's one of the lighter ones, but yeah, it's heavy. You want to hear this amp?
The Benson Nathan Junior Reverb?
We've been playing through this Benson Nathan Junior Reverb this whole time.
Yeah.
Right now I'm playing for the most part clean, and I've got the EQ in the middle and the volume a little less than halfway up.
Yep.
I've got the reverb off for the purpose of what we're doing now.
Sure.
Should I crank it?
Yeah, crank the amp.
Okay.
Do that straight out thing.
Oh.
Is the 81 on?
It is not.
Yeah.
No effects.
I tend to play amp in room.
Yeah.
Headphones always just weird me out.
Ed has elf ears and it's uncomfortable.
Exactly. But with that amp on 10, I can do it in my garage. 5 watts on 10, that amp is loud as hell. That overdriven sound, it is so good. It sounds amazing.
Yeah, and paired with
straight out.
No volume, no tone. You don't need that.
That's for dummies.
Yeah, don't bother.
No. Why don't you go like 4 or something on the amp?
Keep the reverb up?
Yeah, because you get a better sense of the tone of it, maybe. That sounds great. What's the reverb on right now?
10?
Yeah.
This is really a nice amp. I got to crank this thing again.
Do it.
Because something about this amp on 10 is just...
Oh, it's...
Something about having a load box like the Aux is very helpful.
For that.
For kicks, Ed. Okay. I'm just going to put the Mantic Flex Pro 2 back on.
You cannot help yourself.
That's nice.
I think we throw this the other way. We're doing enough stuff out of left field.
Yeah.
The Esquire, the year it came out, 1950, they brought it to NAMM.
Yes.
The Esquire.
Uh-huh.
Do you know how much it was?
I don't. I only know how much this paranormal one was.
I sort of knew the answer to that because I asked you if you knew ahead of time. But we're going to pretend. See, this is radio.
Oh, we're doing radio drama.
It's like a bit.
Oh, okay. So
right. Did you?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, great.
Did you believe that?
Yeah, no, you did really good.
I sold that.
Absolutely. So Chicago NAMM, 1950.
Okay.
They walk in with this new solid body guitar that they are calling the Esquire.
Okay.
Single pickup, looks like a Telly. How much do you think that was in 1950?
$1950. It was $150.
Okay. Is that with the case or without the case?
It seems like they were always charging more for the case back then.
Okay.
So I'm going to say without the case.
That's $150 without the case.
Yeah.
And how much do you think the case was?
Probably like another $25. So 175 all in?
175 all in is pretty damn good, JFK.
How much was it?
$139.95 for the guitar, $39.95 for the case. So you said 175 all in,
Yeah.
and it's like 180 all in. That's pretty damn good, John.
I would take the credit, but that's just science.
Yeah. What is that in today dollars?
Well, today dollars, it seems like that would fall right in our 2K curve. 2K, 22K, something like that. In that range.
God damn, John.
What?
You are pretty good at this game. That is $2,271.49.
Look at that.
That is a 1,161% increase.
Okay, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
These new paranormal mashups, 2023, you know it's a Squier. You know it's overseas.
Yep.
You know all that.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, what are you paying for this?
I sort of don't know, but I think I know.
It is reasonable.
It's either like 400 or 450.
It's $429.
I feel like that's just their number. There's work that went into this. This is not standard wiring. They're just not throwing this thing together.
Hey, guess what you're doing for the next 2 weeks, Dave? You're a wiring harness guy. Oh, really? I wanted to be pickup guy.
Dave loves it.
No.
Dave is stoked. Where's it made?
Crafted in China.
Okay.
Designed and backed by Fender.
Yeah.
Fit and finish is really good on this.
You know, we'll get into buy or deny in a bit here, but like, do they make this in black?
The two colors you can get are mocha and black.
Okay. Black.
Yeah.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah. Boy, you know, this Nathan Jr. of yours is awesome and needs to just be on 10.
Yeah, it's nice when you can play something like that and get that sound out of it without the assist of any sort of overdrive at all. And when you go straight pickup, bypass volume tone. Yes, please.
Spring reverb in there. That's nice. It's really nice. I want to be in Pat Benatar's band with this guitar.
I would love it if you were in Pat Benatar's band. I think that would be killer.
You gotta try it. Try and decide. Is it hello or goodbye? Buy or deny?
It's got one pickup, Ed.
Yeah.
It does come in black.
Yes.
The switching options are very similar, if not close to damn identical to the Esquire.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Paranormal Esquire Deluxe by Squier.
Yeah.
Buy or deny?
I've got to caveat this one. It's a deny, but like, I feel like we've done a few Squiers and I've maybe been deny. I think we have been accused of some elitism around our lack of love of import guitars at times. And I kind of get it. But what I'm saying is, if this were a Squier Esquire for $400 made in China, it would be a buy. I don't need a Fender Deluxe with one pickup.
That is good clarification. For the price and how well it's crafted, this is a buy for me.
Great, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, anybody who's wondering, what kind of faith should I put in the Squier name with this thing? It plays great. You should buy it. Everybody should buy it. $429?
Yeah. Last week, we did a guitar, a student guitar, the Royce Mac Harmony, right? It's like over $1,000.
Right.
$400 is $400, but it's great. I just want an Esquire.
Okay, fair enough, man.
Do I want a vintage 1970s deluxe? No. I also do not want that. Your deluxe and this thing, there's only a handful of changes.
Like the highlights magazine in the dentist's office.
That's what I'm saying.
Find the differences.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because there ain't many.
Yeah, I'll take pictures. I'll put them up. Go to all the places.
Similarly,
Yeah.
if you did that same thing and you had an Esquire,
Uh-huh.
there would be far more changes between an Esquire and this guitar.
It's a good buy.
It's great.
Yeah.
Straight out humbucker? Yes.
Yeah.
That I love, because I bet that 60s single coil straight out would sound pretty bright but anemic compared to this modern humbucker.
Uh-huh. It sounds really good. That's true. Okay, I'm going to take the pictures. I'm going to put them up on Instagram. That's a good one.
Oh, they love it.
Put them up on our site, thehighgain.com.
Put them up on Threads.
Ed will put it up on Threads. Also, patreon.com/thehighgain. We live there too.
We love it
Yeah,
over there.
we love it over there.
Yeah. Are we still proud members of the Ruinous Media Network of music-related podcasts?
You know it, Dad. Well done.
Even after last week?
Oh, well, you know, they did have the party,
Yeah.
and I went,
Oh.
did they not tell you? Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to say anything. No, yeah, I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, then.
Hey, I'll see you, next week?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
All right, then.
Okay, bye.
Bye.